I'm actually wearing shorts, okay? So don't give me too much flack. I'm out walking on the farm. When I got out here, I counted 6 turkeys at the entrance, and then I came out here, and then there were another 4 turkeys in my field over there, and then a few more turkeys up in the trees. So there's a little over a dozen turkeys. They must be having a meetup, or maybe a turkey hookup. I don't want to see what that looks like. Recently, just last week, actually, I was offered twice as much for this land as I paid for it. I'm not going to take it. I only bought it less than a year ago. And I sold off all the redundant, unnecessary stuff that I don't need to buy it. So 100% return on investment, and I think that's a lowball offer. But I'm not going to take it regardless. Honestly, one of the several things that I wished I'd learned early in life, and I learned it a lot sooner and better than other people who probably still haven't learned it, and that is that if you really haven't used it in 2 weeks or 3 weeks as far as a personal material possession, you probably shouldn't buy it, and you don't need to keep it, especially if it has some kind of value, or you can predict some sort of intrinsic future value. Regarding this land, I got it off of an old guy who's a farmer, and he owns a lot of different pieces of land. I mean, I think he's kind of independently wealthy. But I see land being sold by people, and like the land that I got up in far eastern Kentucky, I mean, I got it for free a few months ago, and I mean, I did some work for that, but one of the key things in life is that a lot of people know the price of everything, but they don't know the value of anything. And also, too, another lesson to be learned on top of that is people are penny wise and pound foolish, or we would say over here in the United States, penny wise and dollar foolish. I know a few people like that. They can scrimp and save every last penny. And I know one person in particular, but he passes up on every epic deal. It might cost $10,000, it might cost $20,000. He thinks about it and like, no, this is a sure thing. And he knows I'm right, but it's like, I don't know. It's like, you got a lot of money. This is a sure thing. And every time I've been proven right, but he's just like, I don't know, I ain't gonna think about it. It's a lot of money. And there are people like that. That particular person, by the way, he will drive and drive and drive and drive and hunt and peck to save like 3 cents a gallon on gas. But he has no idea what an incredible deal is right before his eyes. And I kind of gave up on him because if I couldn't afford it, it's like, here's a sure thing. I would buy it, but I don't have the money for it. Sometimes I can, and of course I get it, but there are a lot of people out there like that. They're just penny wise and pound foolish. So don't be one of those people, and don't be somebody that, like I said, that knows the cost of everything, but they don't know the value of anything. It's like, this cost a lot. It's like, yeah, but it's worthless. It has no ultimate resale value. Some of my favorite things are things that might cost a moderate amount of money, but you could turn around a decade later and sell them for 4 or 5 times as much as you paid for it. So anyway, in this day and age, I think the most important thing to have right now is land. It really is. So I'm going to pan around my farm here. There we go. I got the Indian mound back there. You got to get out in nature too. I know I'm sweating my guts out here, but it's good for you. Soak up some vitamin D and get some sun. And I've enjoyed all the giant turkeys out here. I'll probably run into a few more on my way back. So have a great weekend.